I don't know about you guys, but I'm like super tired of the celebrities and their lives, everything that has to do with them is just, I'm so tired of it. Are you guys? Honestly, like their lives, what they're wearing, what their car or what kind of car they drive, like who freaking cares? Like who freaking cares honestly about these people and their money? Like are they even helping people? I don't ever see them post things of them helping people or being a positive impact to the community. On the opposite, they're bringing our girls or boys to a life of bad decisions of you know stripping for boys, drug dealing, things like that. Kids when they're that young, everything they listen to, everything they watch, it impacts their little mind, it impacts their brain. So when we allowed or when we continue to keep we it's kind of like the saying that whatever you give your attention to is what pretty much rules over your life. So we keep giving these people all the attention, our entertainment attention, I guess, which is a lot of it during the day because of our everyday lives. We're always at work. We're always kind of trying to escape this feeling of escape the feeling of being at a place that we don't want to be in a way. So they have a big leverage over us in that sense, and it does need to come down to us choosing what we let into our lives, what we listen to, what we watch, what we give our attention to. Because again, I'm so like honestly, every time I open Twitter or something, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of seeing the celebrities, and I get caught up in it sometimes as well. And just the fact that the majority of them, they're not good examples. They're not good examples to even be looking at. And it's like a battle of them trying to prove that they are normal people, but at the same time they're not. It's like a battle that you cannot win it. It's like just we know that these people are not something we should take seriously, but at the same time we do take it seriously. We as humans, what we watch over and over again is usually what we copy as as sapiens, as just people. That's the way we learn. So right now I just opened up YouTube and I was like, oh my goodness. Like Doja Cat singing with her cat. Like, who cares? Big Lotto reacts. Like, who cares? We really need to take care of our lives and support those who are actually helping human beings. Let's stop supporting people that don't bring us up, don't bring any benefit to society. I know I'm definitely gonna have to really get into that. I'm not saying sometimes we just want to spend some time or whatever, but everything that is the entertainment business in that way, Hollywood is destructive. It's destructive. Why don't they show us good things? Like I said, like people actually helping each other. The news as well. Why don't they show us good news? There's as many good news as there is bad news. So they're always bombarding us with the bad news. It's part of the tactic, right? To keep us in fear. Celebrities want to act like they always say this, right? Like we're not responsible for the lives of people or your kids or whatever. Yet the only way that they make money, celebrities, is by having our attention and having people look up to them, look up to how they are, to their lifestyle. So they completely play like a gaslighting game. Like, oh, we're not responsible for that. And of them wanting to get plastic surgery, we're not responsible for that. Yet their whole job entails for them to market themselves so much that people start looking up to them and start wanting to be like them. And that includes their decisions, as far as to the point where people want to change their physical appearance through surgery. That's how much of an impact being a fan can be to a person. So it's completely a gaslighting game, and it's a coward move. I'm not sure if they don't realize it. How can you not realize unless you're completely blinded and dumb? Because you know what game you're playing, because you are aware of the rules, right? That's what fame is. People look up to you, want to be like you. They put you in all the shows, all the radios. They put the celebrities in all the shows and radios, and yet they expect our kids to not listen, like to somehow be able to get away from that. The only way we can really get away from it is for all of us to stop watching TV and radio and listening to the radio. Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe that'll make them go broke, because their lifestyle, the messages most of them provide to our kids, are not healthy ones. They're not healthy at all. They're recipes for self-destruction. Yes, everybody makes mistakes in life. Of course, not everybody has the parents that they don't have the parents, maybe the perfect parents, or maybe not perfect, but good parents. Maybe they were raised with patience, understanding, love, all that stuff, right? Some of us grew up in a disadvantaged situation with our parents, our surroundings. So it's not like to judge them or anything, or like say they know what they're doing. Maybe they don't, but I'm pretty sure they know. But let's say they don't. I understand some people maybe are not paying attention to the surroundings, are not being smart. They haven't gathered the wisdom yet of certain situations, and it's completely understandable. But at the same time, when they're being called out, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the first person, or maybe I am, I don't know. But when somebody gives you an insight of how they're perceiving you, maybe it doesn't mean you have to like accept it, but you can study what they mean or digest what they're trying to tell you. So in this case, if I'm telling you this, or the celebrities this, that they're destroying our society, maybe they can take some time and meditate on what I'm telling them. Or any mom would tell them. A mom that cares about their kids and how they grow up and their surroundings. Maybe it's a call for like a perfect world. Maybe that doesn't, maybe that will never be, I don't know. But I know we can get better. We can always get better. Right? That's a for sure. Maybe not perfection, but bettering all the time. That's a feasible thought. So it's just a matter of them taking the time to really to fess up to the responsibility that they do make an impact on our lives, especially when they're the ones being bombarded everywhere. Our commercials, radio, nonstop. Obviously, I'm not the parent. That's what they always say, right? I'm not the parent. Why are you letting your child watch this? I'm not letting my child, but I go to work, and kids are kids. The neighbors, 3 in the afternoon, maybe you shouldn't be on the TV at 3 in the afternoon. Maybe you should wait until it's adult time, like 12, 13. I mean, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, 12 or 1, but at nighttime, in the morning, like midnight, adult time, because the content is not for kids. So what are you doing on TV? That's a better question. What are you doing on TV at this hour? Instead of telling us, oh, well, you shouldn't let your kids watch it. Well, how about we go to work, so it's hard to monitor 24/7. Let's be real. So after that, maybe you should take responsibility, and if you know that your content is for adults, because you're saying that we shouldn't let our kids watch it, right? Why you're saying that is because it's not for kids, right? So then maybe you shouldn't be on TV during kids' hours, which is in the afternoon, morning, family time. Maybe you should wait until after. All the celebrities that promote sexuality and adult content